project to a success. It was a little on the overwhelming side, but it's very much needed so we can be aware of what to include in the TIM. We began class on Monday with graphical analysis examples, as well as the trigonometry we will need during video analysis. We completed video analysis on the basketball throw and logger pro again, and used the trig to solve equations. We learned about Hooke's law and did a demonstration of what it entails. Each group obtained 2 meter sticks, an elastic string, and weights. We attached weights to the string and watched for the extension of the string after the weights were applied. We measured it and continued the process until the extension of the string was minimal. We were introduced to doing graphical analysis in Excel, and we were presented with a rather difficult example for a quiz that was to be completed before class. On Wednesday, we were handed a graphical analysis worksheet, and we were to complete it individually and then turn it in. When we turned it in, we were given another worksheet and again completed on our own. David looked over our papers and returned them to us. We then grabbed a whiteboard and worked on each problem as a group to the best of our ability. After a while, David presented us with the correct answers and how to appropriately complete each section. He then went over the Rocketeer quiz problem in Excel. Next, we gathered in groups and wrote down what we knew and wanted to know about energy. David demonstrated dropping a tennis ball and having it bounce back up. I learned that when doing graphical analysis, I need to always put it into words first. It is important to determine if it is moving away or moving forward or slowing down, and if it is speeding up or slowing down. Next, I learned to draw the shape of the graph and then complete the math portion last. I learned that when going from position to velocity or velocity to acceleration, the slope is needed, and when going from acceleration to velocity or velocity to position, the area of each segment is needed to find the mathematical values. I learned that there are many forms of energy and that energy dissipates in the end. I learned that we will use Hooke's law to determine the spring constant, and this will help us know the stretch of our tubing has and the angle it is being pulled back at. I really want to learn to do graphic analysis correct the first time I see it. I feel comfortable when discussing it as a group, but I have trouble doing it on my own. I want to learn the answers to our energy questions, and I also want to learn to make our project as successful as it can be. In conclusion, this week was overwhelming and required a lot of brain power. I'm hoping that if we continue to practice graphical analysis, it will become easier and it will help the graphical analysis portion of our project.